You know that moment when you come home and find an eviction notice on your door for no reason? Well, Earth has done that to its tenants 5 times already. The first time, the landlord just turned off the heat. The Ordovician extinction turned the world into a giant ice cube and wiped out 85% of life. Then came the Devonian. Imagine the oceans slowly losing their oxygen, turning into silent, suffocating traps. Life didn't die in a moment, it faded out. But nothing compares to the Permian. This was the Great Dying, a total system crash where 96% of all species were simply deleted. By the Triassic, the Earth began to break apart. The supercontinent Pangaea split, unleashing massive volcanic eruptions. And then, the famous one. A giant cosmic rock showed up to the party uninvited and ended the age of the dinosaurs. It feels like a bad movie, but for 99% of everything that has ever lived, this was a reality. Extinction is the rule, not the exception. Earth is beautiful, but it plays by rules we barely understand. When those rules shift, life pays the price. We look at fossils and see ancient mysteries, but for them, it was just a Tuesday that never ended. You think you've had a rough time? Try waking up to a sky filled with ash for thousands of years. Welcome to DumbDoc. Today, we explore the 5 times life on Earth nearly hit zero. The Ordovician was a cold lesson in climate change. When the ice caps grew, the sea levels dropped, and life simply ran out of room. The Devonian was a biological glitch. Too many plants grew, died, and choked the water with toxic bloom. Life was strangled by its own success. The Permian was the ultimate villain. Massive volcanoes in Siberia turned the atmosphere into a poisonous oven for thousands of years. The Triassic extinction was the world splitting open. Massive eruptions created a greenhouse effect that cooked the oceans alive. And the Cretaceous, a 6-mile-wide asteroid slammed into Earth at unimaginable speed. The sky burned, the ocean surged, and the dinosaurs never saw it coming. Every time life was pushed to the edge, it looked like the game was over, but life is the most stubborn software ever written. After every crash, the survivors rebuilt. Not stronger, not smarter, just better suited for a changed world. We are not here because we are the strongest. We are here because our ancestors were the best at failing and surviving anyway. The 1% that makes it through the fire becomes the foundation for everything that comes next. So, what can we learn from 5 global apocalypses? First, stop thinking the world is stable. Change is the only constant. Step 2, invest in adaptability. The creatures that survived were the ones that could live anywhere and eat anything. Do not get too comfortable with the current system. Nature does not care about your 5-year plan or your stock market. Take a deep breath and realize how lucky you are to be breathing at all. You are a miracle of survival. Stop worrying about the small things. In the grand timeline of Earth, your car trouble is not even a footnote. Respect the planet. Its history shows that balance can break, and when it does, everything changes. Turns out, you are not just a human. You are the result of 5 billion years of staying alive against all odds. You carry the DNA of every survivor that ever crawled out of the ash. That is your real superpower. The story of extinction is actually a story of resilience. The hourglass always turns over eventually. Be grateful for the present because the future is unwritten. Sleep tight. I'm NK. Respect the reset.